Okay, guys, I see many of you have joined. Can someone please confirm if my screen is visible?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Yes, it is.
Okay, great. Right. So we were discussing these modules, service model, infrastructure as a service. Initially, we checked the traditional IT, that how we are responsible for everything. Then when we go for infrastructure as a service, we are responsible for uh, applications and data and runtime and middleware. However, when it comes to operating system, when it comes to virtualization, when it comes to servers, storage, and networking, who is responsible? The cloud provider is responsible, irrespective of the vendor, be it Azure, AWS, or GCP, anything. These concepts are same. Next is platform as a service. What is platform as a service? In platform as a service, you are responsible only for application and data. Everything else will be provided to you by cloud. What is that? Obviously, networking, storage, servers, virtualization, and operating system. This was already there under infrastructure as a service. So ये सब तो आ ही जाएगा. This will be there. Along with this, you will have two extra things, two or three extra things, which is runtime and middleware. What does it mean? That you simply just have to tell them. Here, you had to tell them that I need Windows 2022, and they will give it to you. You just have to tell them. And when I say guys, tell them, not literally chatting with them or calling them. You just have to give these instructions on the portal. We'll see that when we go to the portal. But till here, you had to give them instructions related to operating system. So they will create it. But once the operating system is ready, then cloud will not do anything for you. Then you have to log into cloud manually, and then you have to install .NET or Java or whatever you want. Manually you have to do it. Manually you have to download it. Manually you have to do it. Manually you have to install .NET 3.5, 4.8, and after 6 months, if there is an upgrade, you have to go to that operating system and upgrade this .NET version or Java version. You are responsible over there. But here, while creating this resource, you simply just have to tell them that I'm looking for Python, I'm looking for .NET, I'm looking for Java, and whichever version you want, you have to tell them. So they will create an operating system for you. They will create that, they will install that middleware also for you. And it's not only installed, when it is says delivered as a as a service, which means in future, if there is any upgrade, there is any update, there is any issue, they will take care of this. They are responsible for it. For example, don't quote me on numbers. For example, here, if they are charging you 150 rupees per hour, right? Because you are taking care of these things, right? They are charging you only for this one. So here they will charge you 170 rupees. Why? Per hour, because they are giving you these things. Along with this, they are also taking care of these two things. Taking care as in initial installation, later make sure that it is working fine, to make sure that it is being upgraded, it is up to date, everything they are taking care of that. So they're going to take more amount in that. And third one is your software as a service, where you don't have to worry about anything. You just go ahead and use their software. Here, maybe they will charge you some extra, but you're saving a lot of cost. You didn't have to hire a developer. You don't have to hire a system admin, nothing. You simply just go ahead and use their software, right? To explain this, I will use one example, which we can use in all of this. But before we go there, any doubt, any questions, guys, still here?
Sohail, can you explain runtime?
Or don't have to worry about it, leave it. I could not,
Okay.
it's this picture is not created by me. If it were up to me, I would have removed that. I have seen this making confusion for many people, but it won't even come to you. Don't worry. Runtime and middleware, understand them in combination. For example, installing .NET version on your operating system. I'll show it to you once we create a virtual machine, but don't worry, it will not come to you. See, when I say this will be delivered to you as a service, that doesn't mean, guys, that it will come as a package and you don't have to, you simply write it in a layman term and they will give it to you. No. Networking, you'll have to plan. You will have to tell Azure that out of your huge network, this is what I'm looking for. right? If I have two networks, this is how I need connectivity. Storage, you will have to decide and discuss what kind of storage do you need, what kind of storage you should be using. Servers, though you are not purchasing those hardware, right? But what type of RAM you have to use, type I'm saying. Okay, numbers you're not deciding, but type, etc. All these things, how to request to Azure, right? How to save money in this. Your job will be most of the time here. Though this is being delivered as a service from Azure, but taking that delivery on behalf of client, it will be your job. Most of the time, middleware and runware, these developers will do it. Maximum middleware, maybe you will do it. Installing .NET and Java, you will do it. Data application and runtime, software developers, they will take care of it. Here, software developers will tell you that I'm looking for .NET version 4.3. It is your job how to take it from Azure. All those process, how to request, what form needs to be filled, how to check prices, what can you save, etc. That will be your job. Top of this, data and application, not your concern. In this case, your admin, not your company. You as a cloud admin. Blue is representing your company's responsibility. That does not mean you are not responsible for all the tasks in your company. Application and data, developers will take care of it. Don't worry. Even runtime, developers will take care of it. Middleware, sometimes developer will do it or you will have to do it, but very easy task. Now, software as a service, you have to request it to cloud. And how to do it, you should know it being a cloud admin. Your app owner will tell you this is my requirement. You have to uh, take it from the cloud administrator. As a cloud administrator, you have to take it from cloud provider, right? So you don't have to worry about application and data. You won't be doing everything. Don't worry. This is the complete IT teams, complete IT infrastructure. Your responsibility, you manage as in that company manage. In this company, there will be multiple teams, multiple people. You are not responsible for end to end. Don't worry about it. So any doubt, any questions, guys, here?
Sohail bhai, could you repeat again last one?
Software as a service?
No, no, no. Last sentence which you have covered the responsible for the whole teams. That point.
I was saying here in this diagram, we are just comparing you. Here it is written you manage. Can you read it, guys? Is it readable enough for you guys? This blue color, it is representing your company, not a cloud admin. In traditional IT, your company is responsible to handle network storage, server virtualization, operating system, middleware, runtime, data application. That does not mean only one team will do it. It means it has multiple teams. But here ये यू का मतलब है आपकी कंपनी. यहाँ पर वो टीम का सेग्रीगेशन अब तक नहीं आया है. Similarly, in cloud, cloud is responsible for network storage, server virtualization, and operating system. And you are managing middleware, runtime, data, and application. यहाँ पर this you, it's not representing cloud admin. This you is representing your whole IT team, in which application downtime and runtime, it is your developers team. It is their job. Data will be database administrator's job. You will be responsible. You here in this case, cloud admin will be responsible for few things out of this, as in handling virtualizations task or handling operating systems task with cloud. That will see that at what level do you handle it. But when I say this you, that doesn't mean cloud admin. Cloud admin will never ever go and write an application. Not possible, not in any scenario. That is a developer's job, developer will do it. Asking a request, designing a network with cloud, with the help of cloud, it is not a software admin's job. That is your responsibility. Cabling and everything will be done by Azure. That is fine. But they have thousands and lakhs of cable. Do you want to use all of them? No. They have tons of IP addresses. Do you want to use all of them? No. Storage, buying hardware and placing them over there, it is Azure's responsibility. But do you want to use complete terabyte and petabyte of data of Azure? No, you hardly require few fractions out of it. So how to request that, how to take that, that is your responsibility as a cloud admin. Clear, guys? We are not going
Yeah.
to go ahead with next anything next. Okay, maybe we can cover Azure and we can. This one I'm skipping. We'll do that later. Components not required today. Fine. So today we are going to spend some time on this one. I'll be sharing few more examples. So still you guys have time. If you want me to explain something else or any doubt, please feel free to ask. We are not going to create a virtual machine today itself. Don't worry. Because your base should be clear. Unless that is clear, you will not be able to understand anything. Yeah, please go ahead and ask question if you have any.
So, by then that as a cloud admin, that job role will fall under infrastructure as a service as well as platform as well as in software, right?
Yes, yes, both. Everything you will do it.
Okay.
So as in cloud admin, we are only responsible for ordering and advising about the infrastructure, platform, and software, how to be used it, and how many systems are to be
I
required by the
won't
company.
restrict it to this small the not to this small level. It's not only
Mm-hmm.
ordering and advising, but after that, provisioning. If something goes
Mm-hmm.
wrong, then communicating with Azure. If something goes wrong at your configuration level, fine. What is
Mm-hmm.
Azure's responsibility, guys? That if a network cable it's damaged, maybe a rad bite, right? Or it's a network cable is disconnected, or maybe it's broken, or storage device it's physically not working, or maybe server class hardware, a fan is not working, a RAM is not working, it is Azure's responsibility. But if there is something where you have done incorrect configuration in networking, right, where you needed class A IP address, now you maybe if you don't have understanding of networking, you won't understand, but I'm just giving an example where you needed some sort of storage and you requested some other sort of storage. You needed class A networking, you requested class B networking, right? You needed operating system 22 and you got you requested 2019. In the operating system you needed something else and you got something else, so refactoring those issues, or maybe you have requested everything correctly but later it is not working, so fixing those issues, that will be your responsibility. Azure's responsibility is handling the underlying hardware of this. They are not coming and designing your network, they're giving you cables and a huge connected network. Now, making that to a subnetwork, designing it, it is your responsibility. They have given you petabyte of storage and those devices. How to claim something out of it, it is your responsibility. It will be clear. Don't worry. Don't just worry about your role. We have whole 4 months to discuss your role. It will be very clear to you. Is it clear for you that what Azure will take care of, or what cloud will take care of, and what you will take care of? In this case, you, as in your IT company or your IT team, not a cloud admin. Is this part clear? The aim of this session is to clear this part. Is this clear to everyone or not?
Yes, it's clear.
What about others, guys? Mehruz,
It
Irshad,
is clear.
Surbhi, what about you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Zaid?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Great. Right. If I give you one example here, right? Let's say that I'm running a call center, okay, or maybe yeah, a call center where my job, a BPO, where I have hired 15 people, and let me draw this. It will be easier. Okay, I have a company. Okay, let's say this name. Ignore the spelling. Someone has messaged. Do we get questions on which service model have we worked and how to identify? Yeah, definitely, Obid. That's how I started with. That you'll definitely get a questions that which service models have you worked on, or more than that, you may directly get a question that have you worked on PaaS? Have you worked on SaaS services? You'll definitely get it, irrespective of your experience. You will get it. Right? So let's say that I have a business where I'm I have 10 people, right? My business is that I am running a BPO and I'm doing a translation job, right? Where I have got a project maybe from Spain. My job is convert all the Spanish documents to English. Simple. My Spanish, French, anything. Just taking examples, guys. Convert all those Spanish documents, scan them, convert them, translate them to English, right? And save it somewhere. That's all. इतना ही छोटा सा process है. I have hired maybe 12th pass guys, graduate freshers, very basic level job. इतना ही है. That's it. But the client who's coming with me to me, he says that to do this job, you'll have to spend some amount. Spend in what? You'll require a translator. I don't want you to hire people who know very good Spanish, right? And they write something on their keyboard and then scan. No, I'm not looking for that. I just want people who can use software and do it for me. They have basic knowledge of Spanish and English. I'm okay with it. That's it. Even if they don't have knowledge, they have knowledge to run that software. I'm okay with it also, right? So here's one place they give me uh, Spanish data. My employees, they work on this, convert it, get the English data, and they save it. That's all. That's simple process I have. But the client says that, okay, if this is what you have, what I want you to have one translator. I say, okay, fine. You need a translator. Let's go ahead and see what I can find on online. I go there and I'm happy. Fine, I got a translator. Maybe I'll just go ahead and upload those images here, right? It will detect the Spanish language and it will convert that to English, right? Here it is simply. I just have to start uploading those documents from here. Client says it is good, but it will not work for me. Why? Google, it's a publicly open this one. I don't want you to upload my document there. I don't want you to upload my document on public forum. It's my patient's data. Someone can hack it, right? In US or other countries, patients' data it's dealt with very strict restrictions and norms and laws. If it is leaked, then heavy penalty is there. So client says, no, I don't want that. Why don't you have your own? I'm ready to pay. I'm paying you well amount. If you want my project, I want you to have your own translator. If I want my own translator, then again, let's go back to this one. Traditional way, what do I need? First thing, I'll need an application. I will hire a coder that, hi, I'm trying to set up my business. I've already got a client. This will be the business. Can you write me a software for me which will help me to translate these documents exactly like a Google Translator? But I need something which has my own branding, which has my own name, and it is not publicly accessible. It is only accessible in my company. Coder will say, fine, I'll do that. Coder will code your application. Data runtime, he'll tell you I have coded that on middleware, I have coded that on .NET, so you'll need .NET. Fine, coder's job is done here. This is traditional I'm talking about. Okay, coder's job is done here. Right? You need middleware. Then coder says, yeah, you can run this on Windows, .NET. Fine, so .NET operating system, you will require a system admin for this. If you are using many servers, obviously you'll have to go for virtualization. You'll require a VM admin here, right? Then you'll require servers, so you'll require a technician here who will bring those servers, physical servers, install them in the rack, do the networking, then storage, etc. This is your traditional IT setup to start one business, to have one application. I've told you guys many times when I say application, do not uh, think of your mobile app. Even if you're using something on a browser within in your company, that is also called an application. So this is the translator application we're discussing. So this is your traditional way. This is how it used to be. Now let's same thing. Let's go to cloud. How difficult it is, guys? Having cables, having storage devices, having servers, virtualization, operating system. Then you need place to keep these networking, these servers, AC, ISP, etc. Very tedious task. I'll have to spend 10, 15 lakhs to take that project. This was traditional IT. Now we have cloud. In cloud, what I'll do, I'll simply hire a cloud admin because why do I need a cloud admin, guys? I'm telling you that you have to request this from Azure or AWS, but it's not that easy job, right? I am an MBA holder. My job was to go to the market, capture a client. I've done that. I got a client. He's happy to pay me. I got the translation wala job मैं लेकर आ गया अपनी company के लिए. Now requesting all of this on cloud, it's not my job. I can't do that. So I need a cloud admin to handle this part. I have hired a developer. Developer will write the code, right? Data integration, etc., runtime, and middleware, right? Developer will do it. I need all of these things from cloud because I don't want to go ahead and buy a server, storage, and networking. I want to take all of this from cloud. I'll hire a cloud admin. Cloud admin will do this on behalf of me. He will request networking, storage, server, virtualization, and operating system from cloud. This is your infrastructure as a service where you have taken the infrastructure from cloud, right? And you have just done your coding. Let's say now I am ready with my translator application. These are two things. One, using traditional way, I can be ready, or this is the option. Which is quicker, do you think, guys?
Cloud one.
Infrastructure as a service.
Infrastructure
Right?
as a service.
Now I don't want middleware वाला ये झंझट भी नहीं चाहिए यार. It's very headache. I have to hire a new guy. So what am I saying to my cloud admin? Can you do something about it? I don't want to get into this headache. Runtime and middleware. My coder has developed my application and he has told me, boss, your application is ready. This will work on .NET. And here it is. Take this pen drive or it is in Google Drive and you're happy to run this application. Can you give me something which is directly there on runtime? As a cloud admin, yes, there is a platform as a service where we can request cloud to give us a platform with .NET, and there you don't even have to worry about operating system patches, etc. Cloud will take care of everything. You simply have to, yes, as a cloud admin, you'll have to tell them whether this application will be accessible using public IP, using private IP. Hence, they need it. अगर इतना ही simple होता तो ये जो business owner है MBA वाला वो खुद ही कर लेता. It's not that simple, right? As a cloud admin, you have to request it. So, which is more easier than guys here compared to infrastructure and a platform?
Platform as a service.
Platform as a service.
Platform.
Okay, don't just think from your perspective. Think from the MBA's perspective. This guy is running a business. From his perspective, this is easy. He just had to hire one coder and one cloud admin, and it's done. Now he says, यार इतना simple application है. Do I really need a coder? I'm not looking for anything specific. कोई बहुत complex features नहीं मांग रहा हूँ मैं. Translator, it is already available. बहुत easy task है. He calls his cloud admin. Do you think you can do something for me where I can save some money and this headache on my developer? I really don't want to deal with developers. You say, fine. As a cloud admin, I can give you or I can suggest you as a software as a service. Now, how to use that? Let's see in the translator itself directly. We'll see. Okay. Here, if I go ahead and open cloud, here I'm using my account. Don't worry. When I start cloud, I'll be showing you from scratch. Here I'm just trying to give you an example that how easy it becomes when you move to software as a service. Now, let's say this is UT-Kloud. I told him, as a cloud admin, I told him, yeah, simply just give me your corporate credit card. We are going to have one account for you. And once the account is ready, this is how it will look. Let's say we don't have anything. Simply go here. First option was, guys, traditional IT, where you buy servers. Okay. Don't want to do that. Second option was infrastructure as a service. Don't worry. Today, I'm just explaining you in the concept. We are going to learn this in detail. So don't worry about clicks and everything. कि इतना fast क्यों बता दिया. Infrastructure as a service, guys, what you have to do here. I'm keeping it side by side. Let's go ahead with infrastructure as a service. So to have infrastructure as a service, I'll go ahead and I'll request a virtual machine. Why? Because I'm using their infrastructure, right? I'll click on create, click virtual machine. Now look at this. It's not possible for an MBA holder to do all of these things, right? Hence, he needs a cloud admin. You will require a subscription, resource group, etc. I'll explain it to you later. Don't worry. Name of the virtual machine, which region. I mean, where are you running your business? If you're running your business in US, it's okay. Or do you have any compliance that client is saying that I want that server to be in US only? Do you work from India, but my data has to be in the US? So you can take it in US. Right? And what is zone? What everything? This we are going to see later. Right? Operating system. Here I have selected next, 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 next. Look at this. It is showing me the amount also. Estimated cost 8,000 rupees per month I have to pay. That's all. This is how I can create a virtual machine and give that virtual machine to the developer and they will do their data. Second thing, it's platform as a service. Platform as a service. Let's say I want to directly run it on an app. I'm running web app. Right? So don't worry about the names, etc. guys. Okay, just understand the concept. Under a web app, what happens? I simply tell Azure, being a cloud admin, I tell Azure, fine, this is the region, this is resource group, etc. This will be the name of my app. What am I doing? I want to publish a code. My coder has given me the code. What is the runtime stack? Look at this. And all of this information, you don't have to worry about it. This will come from your developer, right? You simply ask .NET and rest everything, it will do it for you. But what should be the pricing plan, etc. यहाँ पर आपका रोल आता है to save money, to give the correct configuration, etc. यहाँ पर आपका काम आता है. ठीक है. But this is your platform as a service. Once it is ready, you just have to access that and upload your code over there. That's it. First stage, infrastructure as a service, you had to log into a machine and then install this .NET and then go for the code. Here you'll directly get a portal where you will upload your code and that's it. You are ready with your application. This is platform as a service. Now, software as a service, easiest. You don't require any platform. You don't require any machine, nothing. What do you need? You need a translator. Just go and look for a translator. I've taken the easiest example. We have many. We have a complex analytical softwares also available. Software as a service. Okay, you're looking for a translator. Simple. Just click on create translator. Again, this is simple for me. This is simple for you. This is not simple for an MBA holder. So he will still need you. Simple for you. I'm saying simple in terms of time, simple in terms of money, simple in terms of other things. You don't have to hire any developer for this. Region, client has said, okay, I'm okay with US. Name, he wanted some unique, he wanted your company's name, didn't want Google. Fine. Pricing tier. As of now, I'm taking free. Next. Here I'll decide from where it can be accessible. So we are not doing it now, so I won't explain it. Here I'm just explaining software as a service. We have taken an example of a translator, that how a translator is very important thing for me in order to start my business, and what are the options. In traditional IT, I'll have to buy a server class hardware and cables and etc., a place, a rack, etc. In cloud, what options do I have? I can go with infrastructure as a service where I can have machine and then I have .NET in that and then copy that code over there, or I can have platform where I can directly copy the code. And the last option, software as a service, where I'm not hiring any coder, nothing. I'm just going directly on cloud and I'm looking for a software. There are multiple softwares, guys. Okay, don't worry, it's not a translator. Translator is the easiest option, hence I have taken it. And here it is, your translator is ready. This is your own translator software. No one else is able to access that. One request, guys, whenever you are practicing, make sure you delete your resources after practicing, right? I'll give the feedback to whoever has created this. After your practice, please make sure to delete your resources. Otherwise, you will be paying for those resources. Understand, everything on cloud is on rent. You use it, you don't use it. You have taken it on rent, you have to pay rent. So here it is, guys. My translator is ready. Now I can give the same translator to 15 employees of mine and they will start uploading the data. Now this is very raw format. Okay, maybe we can have some GUI on it. Maybe we can have some logo and etc. We can do that if that is required. But if it is your core business, you don't have to worry about it, right? So your simple thing was to convert it from uh, Spanish to English, right? In this case, I'll go from English to Spanish. I don't know anything to how to write anything in Spanish. Or maybe let's check if this is working fine from Spanish to English, right? So this is or Hindi also. Look at this. How many language? You didn't even have to, train your model using other language. You didn't even have to upload those languages. You didn't have to do anything. You are getting everything readily available. Here it is. Now let's go to our. Let's say this is what you got from client. Look at this. It's readily available. You have your own software readily available with your own name, with your company's name, which is only in your own environment. Now, Google Translate, you can also use it. My data, if you are good, if you understand networking, something which I upload, it is very easy for someone else to access that. If you have better understanding of coding and networking, very easy. Nothing on internet is private or safe. But this is something, unless I give you access, you don't even know this exists. When you guys go to Azure portal and you search for UT-Kloud translator, you won't see it, right? So now this is secure. Now I can go back to my client here and tell him, yes, I am ready with my translator. It's my own translator. It is in public. It is in private network, not in public. And my guys are ready. Can we start the project? Client would be happy. My business is running. Now you see the difference between this approach where you needed months and lakhs of rupees. This approach, well, you'll require at least few weeks. This one will require a couple of weeks, and this one, it happened immediately. Instantly, we have our translator ready. So this is your software as a service, infrastructure as a service, and platform as a service. Many times on YouTube, in many video, you will see a relatable example of pizza or hotel. I don't want to use that. Maybe you can watch a video or I'll share a video. If you consider it with pizza, traditional way where you grow your own vegetables, grow your own wheat and everything, and then you start preparing. That's your traditional way. Infrastructure, you go and you buy a pizza base, right? You buy a pizza base, you go and buy toppings, you go and buy some sauces, etc. And at home you just come and cook. So you're using your gas, you're using maybe your oven, you're cooking it. That's it. That's your infrastructure as a service. Platform as a service, you order it from hotel. You order it from hotel, still you're using your plates, your oven, your cutlery, your knife to eat it, right? That is platform as a service. Software as a service, you directly go to hotel, they will serve, you eat, you leave. You don't have to worry about plates, you don't have to worry about cutlery, you don't have to wash them, you don't have to do anything, you don't even have to heat it. You go, you order, you pay, you eat, you leave. That's all. That's the simplest example I can give you. So that's all for today, guys. We have 5 minutes left in this session. I don't want to start serverless computing. Now, I don't think that I have to explain it to you what is Azure. Whatever I have been explaining now, that is cloud, and Azure is one of the cloud service provider.
So
It is Microsoft's, Azure is a product. Microsoft is a company. That is your Azure. Yes, someone was asking some question, guys.
yes, actually, I want you to clear the last example. That example fall under which service, software or IT infrastructure as a
Which
service?
example?
The last one that you have recently given, the example of translator.
You tell me. Or guys, anyone else would like to tell me? What did I do,
Software
guys, here?
service.
Look at this.
Software as a service.
Simple.
Software.
Software as a
And
service is
how
software as
did
a
you come to
service.
this conclusion? Can anyone explain it to Shaheen? If you are not able to, then I'll do it. Why is it software as a
Because
service?
we have developed our own software on the platform of Azure
Have we
instead of
developed a
buying any
software?
application.
Did we
No,
really develop
all
anything?
has been done by Azure. We have just given the recommendation or requisites to the Azure, and it has given us the translator as a software to be used on the platform.
Yes. And to elaborate it, Shaheen, that's not the only way. I went to Azure because I needed something which is in my private network. Software as a service, there are multiple. For example, Google Drive. All of you are using Google Drive, right? If Google Drive goes down, do you have to raise any ticket? Do you have to worry about it?
No.
No, that is your software as a service. You're directly using it as a software. Whatever you're consuming as a service, that's a software as a service which you are not hosting it. As in, you, I'm not talking about end user. Even if some huge company is using Google Drive, right? If that time also, if Google Drive is down, that company, they don't have to worry about it. They know it is Google's product. We are just paying them rent, right? We are using free version, maybe 15 GB free version, but when companies use it, they pay a rent. They're using TBs of data. But if something goes wrong, they don't have to worry about it. They know it's Google's product. They will take care of it. My job is just go and use it. That's it. No coding has been done from my end. No software has been created from my end. No middleware, no runware, nothing. I'm just going to their link and I'm using it. That's it. Apart from Google Drive, you have Gmail, right? You have Apple Cloud, any cloud storage you have been using. You guys don't have to worry about it. You just use this as software as a service. Is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Yes. Others, guys, any doubt, any question? We still have 2 minutes left in this session. So if you have any questions, any doubt, please do let me know.
Sohail, I do have a question.
Yes.
So, OneDrive as well, can we consider it as software as a
Yeah,
service?
definitely. It is software as a service.
Right.
Yes.
So, now when you have given the example of translator,
Hmm.
we had given some specification or at least a functionality like it needs to convert.
Hmm.
But this is a readily available software, right?
Yes. Both are
So,
software as a service. Both are software as a service. Somewhere it is really see this one I had to give because I wanted this in within my network. Otherwise, don't we have a translator readily available? Here it is.
right. Hmm.
Both are software as a service. There, that's where your role is coming to picture. अगर यही यूज करना होता तो वो उस एमबीए बंदे को क्लाउड एडमिन चाहिए ही नहीं होगा देन,
Hmm.
राइट? ये जो गूगल ड्राइव वगैरह भी मैंने एग्जांपल दिया, इसमें भी कई बार कस्टमाइजेशन वगैरह दे रिक्वेस्टेड. दैट्स वेयर दे नीड क्लाउड एडमिन पीपल. But just because we have customized it, it doesn't change the nature. It is still software as a service, be it in public or in my private with my own name. Still software
Okay.
as a service.
Hmm.
Okay, guys, we have less than 30 seconds left in this session. I'll be ending the session, upload the recording. See you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll start specific things with Azure, right? Tomorrow, whatever we have learned today, it's common to all clouds. Tomorrow it will be Azure specific, and from tomorrow we are going to see portal, etc. Before that, guys, please fill in the detail in that Excel file, finalize your decision and everything accordingly. I can start accessing the, I can start granting the access on recording, and I'll start creating your roles, etc. here, right? See you guys tomorrow at 12. If you have any doubt, feel free to ping in the WhatsApp group. If any technical doubt, anything else, feel free to call me or ping me. See you guys tomorrow, same time. Bye.
Thanks, Sohail.